Social media is the culprit behind the deterioration of the dating landscape. I contend that the ascent of social media is what fundamentally disrupted the dating market, reshaping it into its present condition. In the pre-social media era, the dating scene was relatively balanced, allowing for casual dating. Long-distance relationships were common, and even the average individual could find a partner within their league.
Why do you think dating is hard?
Because of social media. Social media got these chicks thinking that they got options that they don't have. So social media got these chicks thinking that they got something they don't have. So they only fuck with niggas who got bread, and then turn around and be mad when them type of dudes who got a bunch of money want every bitch. These same bitches will turn around and pay Chris Brown $1,000 to take pictures with him. You feel me? See, hold up. They charge broke niggas to chill with them. But the more money you got, the less you gotta spend. See, women only want to deal with dudes who don't have no opinion. That's why you see a lot of these bad chicks with these goofy ass, soft ass niggas who ain't gonna challenge them on nothing, who ain't gonna ask them no questions. Any man that got his own shit taken care of, don't need their money, don't need their pussy. They don't want to deal with a nigga like that. They want a nigga that they can talk to crazy and disrespect them because they don't want no structure. They scared of real men, you feel me? Because a real man ain't gonna let them talk crazy and do all that goofy dumb shit.
We've created a generation of narcissistic women. What's happened is the rise of social media and the rise of online dating and the rise of feminism has taught women that they are not to blame for any poor choices. Every poor choice is glamorized. So if you want to be a sex worker, it's great. If you want to post in bikini pictures online, it's fine. Every poor choice is glamorized, and every internal reflection is seen as gaslighting yourself. So they've even got terms for internal reflection to prevent it happening. So what will happen is they are trained to not reflect on themselves because we've been told we've been oppressed for so many years. Now it's time to make sure we project, and so we don't take any accountability. And as a result, when we get into relationships, if we don't feel completely soothed all the time, he must be a narcissist, he must be a manipulator, he must be gaslighting, he, rather than I. And unfortunately, we've got an online market that caters to that wounded woman, that caters to that entitled woman, and caters to that narcissistic woman. And it's so wild to me that so many women talk about narcissism, but the society today is just catering to narcissistic women.
Alright, what's going on, guys? As you may or may not know, I'm a former part-time female psychology expert, so today we're going to be going over a few signs that a girl is for the streets. Number 1. So if she is constantly posting on social media, and actually, I'm going to add to this one, if she has like 15 private stories on Snapchat and you're not on any of them, she is for the streets. Alright, so number 2, if all of her posts are selfies or they are seeking male validation. For example, if she is posting thirst traps all the time, or she is constantly posting those anonymous things, and then always posting the thirsty dude's responses on them, acting like she doesn't like the attention, just know she is for the streets. And then number 3, if guys are constantly hitting her up 24/7, now this may be different if you're dating a celebrity, but in most cases, they are not going to be hitting her up that much if she is not giving them attention. And then number 4 is probably the biggest one. If she ever tells you that all of her exes are abusive and cheated and she was just the victim, just know that she...
The emergence of social media has thrown everything into disarray. In the past, women's options were constrained to their social circles and those who approached them in traditional settings like clubs and bars. Now, they face a deluge of offers from countless individuals. The safety of online interactions emboldens even beta males to make advances, inundating women with messages, even if they wouldn't dare approach in person. Chads, on the other hand, can now connect with and approach a larger number of women for casual encounters, resulting in an imbalanced sexual marketplace. Hypergamy, designed for a population of 50, struggles in a world with thousands of options. Do you share my sentiment that the dating scene reached a sweet spot in the 80s to 90s, which we can't return to? Each time I come across an Instagram influencer flaunting their physique, I can't help but think, what a waste. It saddens me when women showcase their bodies on Instagram, as it seems to convey that their value lies solely in physical attractiveness. In my view, true worth comes from the significant roles our bodies play in bearing and nurturing children. This shift feels like a distortion. While men are naturally attracted to women's bodies due to their ability to bear children, It seems women are flaunting it with a message of look, but don't touch. This constant display can be exasperating for men. Online dating and social media have distorted dating by inflating women's egos to the point where they've lost touch with reality. Even attractive men find it challenging to navigate this altered landscape. Now, even average women may believe they're a perfect 10 simply because of the sheer volume of attention from desperate men. As a result, many men are becoming disenchanted, questioning why an attractive man would invest effort in someone they perceive as only moderately appealing.
Even an averagely looking girl can share a selfie and instantly receive hundreds of likes and comments, flooded with remarks like, "You're gorgeous," and "Damn, you must be an angel," from desperate guys seeking casual encounters. I've witnessed verified celebrities on Instagram flirting with unknown individuals, and it leaves me wondering, what are these guys thinking? It seems excessively opportunistic. This trend has significantly inflated the egos of all women, to the extent that even attractive guys find it challenging to establish connections. Girls who might be considered a 5 in real life now perceive themselves as 10s, rejecting and acting aloof toward good-looking guys who wouldn't have given them a second glance in a normal setting, but feel compelled to do so due to this disparity. Adding filters and camera angles into the mix further complicates the assessment of physical attractiveness. Social media has also sparked a surge in ass-kissing and white knighting. Criticizing, questioning, or commenting on a woman's post on social media is now met with a barrage of attacks. Desperate guys promptly rush to the woman's defense without considering whether she is right or wrong. This behavior is lamentable, driven by the apparent hope that it will lead to personal gains, despite basic social psychology suggesting the opposite. Yet this cycle persists, akin to trying to eliminate roaches. Squash one, and 10 more appear, never relenting. Finding a life partner has become more challenging than ever. In the past, after an argument, individuals could take some time to reflect, regroup, and later discuss the issues with their partners. Nowadays, a similar disagreement occurs, and instead of taking time to cool off, some individuals go home angry, log on to a dating app, and find numerous people willing to engage with them. Since these new connections don't carry the baggage of the argument, they have a great time, leading them to question the suitability of their current partners. This cycle can persist for years, preventing the development of essential communication, apology, and compromise skills. I sympathize with today's young people, as many may never experience the joy of a happy, healthy relationship, given the ease of moving on rather than working through challenges. Social media hasn't only disrupted the dating scene, but has also adversely impacted modern society's communication dynamics. It correlates significantly with tech addiction, reduced attention spans, dopamine addiction, increased tolerance to dopamine, diminished motivation, elevated rates of depression, and heightened suicidal ideation, particularly among teenage women. Apps like Instagram contribute to distorted beauty standards, and there's a noticeable decline in social and written communication skills. Moreover, there's an increase in a false sense of worth in others, a surge in narcissistic traits and vanity, and a growing sense of entitlement. As with all addictive or programming-type behaviors, the key is moderation. If social media enhances your life, that's fantastic. However, if it detracts from your well-being and you still feel compelled to use it, it might be indicative of a problem. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell. Support this channel through membership and super chat. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.